What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. We have some XDefiant news to talk about today, as it appears XDefiant has a release deadline. Now, this deadline was put in place by Ubisoft when they explained to their shareholders and their investors that, hey, XDefiant is going to release by the end of March. Today, February 9th. We've got less than 2 months until XDefiant releases, if this is to be believed. And that's the big caveat here, is that we don't know if we can trust these investor meetings, if we can trust this leak or not. Because as much as we want to believe that XDefiant will come out before the end of March, some unforeseen issues could arise and we could be once again let down. So when it comes to XDefiant's release, until something is official, until I see something released from Ubisoft that says 100% guaranteed XDefiant is going to release, let's say March 11th, for whatever reason. Until that happens, I'm still going to be a little bit skeptical. I want this game to come out. I want it to succeed. I want it to be everything that Call of Duty is not. But it's hard to get your hopes up. And that's how a lot of people feel. When you go through the replies of some of this information, everybody just says, I'll believe it when I see it. The hype is gone. Won't believe it until I see it. And rightfully so. We've been strung along for so long here and made to believe that the game is going to get released tomorrow when it's been months upon months upon months upon months. I mean, the beta was great, and I think it sucked a lot of people in and bought a lot of people into what they were trying to do. And then they had the public playtest, which again bought people in and got people invested again. But unfortunately, they have not been able to ride that wave because they've waited so long. And of course, they're not going to release all the little details that they've been working on throughout this process. But it would just be nice to have something to get excited for. It'd be nice to have an official date that says, hey, March 11th, this game is coming out. That'd be great. But that's the problem, though. We don't have any of these reassurances. We don't have any proof or anything to hold them accountable. All we have is leaked information that doesn't even come from Ubisoft. Yeah, it comes from an investor meeting, but I mean, deadlines get pushed all the time. It happens. I'm sure this is the third or fourth time they were expecting XDefiant to release, and it didn't. Right? They were hoping for like September of 2023. We're almost 6 months removed from that now. That's a far ways off. And to make a game delay for an extra half year is crazy. And honestly, if I was Ubisoft myself, I'd be a little bit disappointed. Because this game is supposed to compete with Call of Duty. This game is supposed to rival Call of Duty. That's a lot of money left on the table if you're Ubisoft. So I would be pressuring them to get this game out as soon as possible. I'm all for making sure everything is smooth and working as intended. I'm all for that. I believe quality over quantity. But I also understand how investors operate, how shareholders operate, and they want money now. They don't care if things are perfect. I mean, we see that with Call of Duty every time they release a new update. They don't care if things are perfect. They care if the thing makes money. And XDefiant is going to make money. We know that. Even though it's going to be a free-to-play game, it is going to come with microtransactions that people are going to buy, that I'm probably going to buy if the game is good. And that is money left on the table every single day that you do not release this game. So, I want to see this come out. I want to see XDefiant being able to be playable. Sooner rather than later, if I'm going to be completely honest, because right now you're getting awfully close to the time that I go away, and if I don't get the opportunity to play XDefiant during its launch, like that first week, I'm going to be very upset, because I've been covering this game for almost a year now, and I'm not even going to be able to enjoy its launch, because I'm going to be halfway across the world. Please, XDefiant, please, Ubisoft, release this game before March 23rd. Please, that's all I ask of you, before I hop on a plane and go to Europe. But that's neither here nor there. You guys don't really care too much about my personal life. To get it back to XDefiant, to get it back to the point of this video, a launch window is great. A deadline is great. But will they follow through? Will they actually release before March 31st? Or is this just another soft deadline and we're going to be having to wait until May, June, July, who knows? The longer they wait to release, the more the hype dies, the more the potential to overtake Call of Duty subsides. You need to create a strong fan base, a strong community to even have a chance here. And if you don't do that because you're trying to over perfect the game, or if you're just not able to iron out all the bugs, you're missing out on massive potential. And that's the thing with XDefiant. That's why I'm so attracted to it, is I see the concept, I see the gameplay, I played the game. There's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of possibility that if they are truly writing a love letter to first-person shooters, to arcade shooters, this could be one of the best games. We could be talking about this for years. But a lot of it is just talk right now. None of it is action. And I'm sure you guys have heard this from your parents, because I know I did from mine. Actions speak louder than words. You can talk about everything all you want, but until there's action, until there's proof of concept, all it is just words. All of it is fluff. It's make-believe. And I'm tired of make-believing that XDefiant is going to release and be a COD killer. I want the proof. I want the physical ability to play the game and see that it outshines Call of Duty. Because I know it has the possibility. I know where Call of Duty is at right now. And I know that Ubisoft and XDefiant have an opportunity to overtake it. They have a chance here to actually become the dominant first-person shooter, which, as I've said before, if XDefiant does this right, which is why I've supported the delays up until this point, it's because they need to get this right. They need to actually be a strong competitor to Call of Duty. If they get this right, it'll push Call of Duty to be better. It'll push them to actually make a better game. Because if not, they're going to lose players, and they're going to continue to bleed players, to XDefiant. And that's why I'm so excited for it. I'm excited to play a good quality product, but I'm also excited for it because of the potential and the ramifications that it has for the rest of the FPS genre. But I guess we just have to wait and see. And that's part of the issue with XDefiant, is it's a lot of waiting and seeing. It's a lot of worrying and just being let down. I'm tired of being let down. Can we please have some official news to get hype about, to get excited about, so that I don't have to sit here constantly contemplating whether or not this game is actually going to release? Is it going to be a great game like XDefiant should be, or is it going to fall flat on its face like the day before? I really hope it's the former and not the latter. But we need a physical game to find out. So hopefully we get some more news as time moves on here. And if you're curious about anything XDefiant related, I will cover it here on this channel. So stay tuned for that. I mean, I'm hyped for this game. I want this game to come out. I want it to be great. So hopefully you guys are in the same boat. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time.